Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back and live once again, one more night. I am Jay Hollingshed, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker. I thank you for tuning in tonight. This is episode 293 of 365. Today is Saturday, day 7 of the week. We will be discussing pillar number 7 of my 7 pillars of mental performance. And pillar number 7 is always positive and negative self-talk. So before we get into that, let me give a quick shout out to everybody who's tuning in right on time, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here we go. My big brother, AJ Arthur Hollingshed, you know, I got love for you, man. My wife, Lisa, she's showing love as well. Wyzetta Garrett, America's next top model. I'm sorry, not next. Didn't mean to disrespect you. America's top model, Wyzetta Garrett. You know I got you. All right. Also, we got Gina Sessa watching. My daughter Jaleesa Hollingshed watching. So we got a family affair going on. If you're watching this on repeat, I thank you for watching as well. So those of you that are watching, roll call has been established. Thank you all for tuning in. My season ticket holders, my front row seat people. Now let's get right into the program for tonight. We got about 7 good minutes so I can give you some good information. Positive and negative self-talk. Now, life has what we call a built-in survival mechanism. And that survival mechanism, it knows the maximum amount of output that you must give to survive and be comfortable and not take any risk with an S on that in your life. So this built-in mechanism, it's designed to keep you safe. It's designed to help you cruise through life with no stress, no worries, no problems. Put out the maximum amount of effort that you must put out to be successful, which is the minimum you need to do to maintain or stay afloat. Now, that's what life has, a built-in survival mechanism. Also, let's compare that to your car. If you have a car, now let's say your car on the dashboard, it says 140 miles per hour. And it doesn't make a difference. It says 140 miles an hour. It doesn't make a difference what you do. You cannot get that car to go past 90 miles an hour. No matter how heavy your foot is, you can push down on that gas pedal with a 2x4. It ain't moving past 90 miles an hour. Why? Because it has a built-in safety mechanism designed to allow you to survive on the roads, be comfortable, not take any risk. It allows you to drive and be safe, put out the maximum amount of speed necessary without going over to keep you safe and to keep you driving through the streets with no problems, no stress, no worries. In your car, it is called a governor, okay? And that's in your car, truck, whatever automobile you have. In your mind, that's the mental aspect. It's called your negative self-talk. That negative self-talk is that voice you hear in your head. That voice you hear in your head is called your psyche. Okay? You keep hearing your psyche talk about all this negative stuff. Well, it keeps talking to you and questioning the things that you want to do. It questions your thoughts. It questions your motives. It questions your intentions, and it questions your actions. Now, that negative self-talk does not mentally start running its mouth until you hit that 90 miles per hour mentally. It doesn't start questioning your motives and intentions or your actions until you get to a point to where you are getting outside of that comfort zone. You are getting outside. You are starting to be risky. You are starting to challenge this zone of safety. So that negative self-talk, it will jump in and start talking that noise when you don't want to hear it. It will talk the noise. And most people, honestly, when they hear it, they're like, okay, you're right. Let me back down. I want to be cool. I want to be safe. It's not worth it. You know, my personal growth isn't worth it. Do I really want it? It starts to question you, and you start to question yourself. Like, do I really want this? It's going to make me work harder than I want to. I got to get up earlier than I want to. That means I got to stay up later. I got to put in more work. When I get off work, I got to put in another 6 hours after I get off work on my own business so I can be successful. Do I really want that? That's you repeating that negative self-talk. When you do that, You are succumbing to that negative self-talk and staying in that safety zone. You're not being risky. You're staying safe. So how do you push past that negative self-talk? You do that by remembering your why. Your WHY. Why did you start your personal development journey anyway? Why did you start? Why did you make that goal you want to reach? Why did you start that business that you wanted? That you wanted. So why did you go out and do those things? What was the driving force behind that? You must have a compelling why. Your reason should be so strong and so compelling that you get to a point to where when you get to that 90 miles an hour, when you get to that point of crossing over that line of being comfortable and uncomfortable, when you start straddling that line of being risky or staying beneath that line and not being risky, that's when that negative self-talk comes in. But your why has to come back and be stronger than your negative self-talk. Your why has to push that negative self-talk aside. You say, I'm doing this for my daughters. I'm doing this for my sons. I'm doing this because I don't want my children to suffer and have to live the life that I lived. I don't want my children to have to wonder what they're going to eat. So that's why I'm doing this. And if your why is stronger than the negative self-talk in your head, then you can push past that negative self-talk. Not only do you need a compelling reason why, but you need to reinforce that compelling reason why with positive affirmations on a regular basis, on a consistent basis. You must use those positive affirmations, that positive self-talk every day, every night. When you just start repeating it to yourself. Start repeating it to yourself over and over. I make better use of my time. I use my time wisely. I use my time wisely. I use my time wisely. Just keep repeating yourself in your mind. Repeat it to yourself when you're driving, when you're washing dishes, when you going out and walking, using your headphones, whatever you do. Keep that positive affirmation going. That will support the why. That will be part of your foundation. And then the positive affirmations and your why should be strong enough to overpower that negative self-talk. Your positive affirmations and your why will build a wall, a brick wall, just like this one right here. Just like that one behind me is strong enough so your negative self-talk comes to you, it'll smack the brick wall. It ain't going through it. Why? Because that brick wall is the foundation of your journey. You started there and you are pushing past that. You got to push past and keep going. And every time you go past your negative self-talk, you're raising the bar. You're raising the bar, you're getting stronger because you're growing through the journey and you are going through the process that you have set for yourself. So using your affirmations and remembering your why, your reason why. And before you even start, make sure that your reason for doing this or your reason for getting started is strong enough to hold you and push you beyond the point of doubt. Push you beyond the point of second guessing yourself. Push you beyond the point of waking up, hitting the snooze button, and going back to bed. Okay? You got to have a compelling why. So that's all that I have for today in positive and negative self-talk. I'm Jay Hollingshead, your personal high-performance mindset coach and public speaker. This is consecutive episode number 273 of 375, And if you have a problem and you want help, you want to get coached through some of this positive and negative self-talk, trust me, it's easier said than done. If you want someone to work with you, if you want a personal coach, I have slots available. Hit me up. The number, you can hashtag Jay Hollingshead, or you can go to my website, jayhollingshead.com, and in the verbiage of this video, there's a link. Hit the hashtag, hit the link. It'll take you where you want to go. Be well, stay blessed, and as always, through love, be a blessing. God bless.